Greetings once again, meine Liebchens. How we doing? I'm doing good. Today, we've got our little Nuggy buddies here, from my various Kerwin Frost McDonald's purchases, which I didn't really intend to collect, and yet clearly, here I am, ending up owning more than one of them. But lately, I have seriously been digging that McDonald's chili sauce. Oh my god, that stuff is so good. Highly, highly recommended if you like to dip your nuggies, and who doesn't? If you're gonna have a nuggie, you might as well dip a nuggie. Also highly recommended is the subject of today's video. This is Great Lakes Edmund Fitzgerald Porter. I decided to review this because it is a beer that I recall being one of my absolute favorites a couple years ago during the height of the pandemic. It's super roasty, mildly sweet, and of course there is a certain amount of bitterness appropriate for a beer whose namesake is inspired by a tragic shipwreck, and also the biggest hit of Gordon Lightfoot. I happen to enjoy that song. I know it's controversial, a lot of people not so big into it. I think it's great. I love a nice sad maritime tale, so I guess I'm partial. But anywho, yeah, this is a dark and roasty porter. One of the best I've had in terms of that malty, roasty flavor. It's just, to me, it's fantastic. You can't beat it. It's got a 94 on Beer Advocate, which is considered outstanding, and I would absolutely agree 100% that this stands out quite a bit amongst the porters that you find at your local gas station or grocery store. In this case, I purchased it from Giant in Bartonsville. And it's a 6% alcohol porter, which is pretty legit for a porter. It's right where it should be. 37 IBUs, a little bit more bitter than the typical beer that I prefer. But, I mean, in this case, we will make an exception because this is truly one of the best porters I've ever had. And I just really like the artwork here on the packaging and on the bottle itself. It just looks so classy. It looks like something that you would see at a beer fest or something. Like it's got that sort of vibe that just makes it look like a quality product. Whoops. So, anywho, I remembered my bottle opener. A lot of the time I will forget the bottle opener and I'll have to start the video again. This time I remembered it first go around. Yay! So, without any further ado, meine Liebchens, the pour. Ooh, yeah. This is such a gorgeous beer. You really don't have to pour it too vigorously, and you will get a nice... Oh my god, look at that. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful beer. If you can't tell, I love this. If you don't know already, now you know. Oh my goodness. It smells like coffee with a little undercurrent of like plum and other like stone fruit. Oh my goodness. It's got a complexity just in the aroma that is like a butter pecan ice cream kind of a thing too. It's just so... It yields complexity with every whiff. It really is a special sort of a beer. I can't tell you guys enough how special this one is. I strongly recommend that you go and search this one out. So we got like a 1.5 to 2 finger head. Not a huge head, but you can tell that it's gonna linger. It's pretty rocky, pretty foamy, pretty dense, as you can see in my medieval times glass. Oh, that aroma. There's like pancake batter in there. It's just, there's so much going on in this. Just in the aroma, not even in the flavor, just in the smell. Oh my goodness. Oh, meine Liebchens. This is a winner for me. I absolutely adore this beer. I really do. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's give it a taste, shall we? I get emotional from it, you know? Seriously, the the flavor of this is like sweet and syrupy, but also has like a dynamic to it that makes it special. Like there's roasted bready, nutty flavors that sort of just like counteract that like smoothness. Oh, it is harmonious. This is a harmonious flavor. Oh my goodness. It's a treat, a true treat to enjoy this. I can't tell you guys enough. You can see how the lacing clings with each sip. Like there's little like layers of lacing from each sip. It's dessert-like in its heft and complexity. Not too dissimilar from, say, a chocolate cake or something like that. It's really, really fantastic. 10 out of 10 for me. I can see why this is a 94 on BA, because this is about as good as it gets in terms of a roasty, solid porter. It just doesn't get any better. It's like as you continue to sip it, the aroma continues to sort of subtly change a little bit to a little bit more of the roasted characteristics and less of the fruity ones. Oh my goodness, dear viewers. I will seriously say that if you can get this, if you can find this, you should buy it, give it a try, because it is so good. Woo boy. Oh man. Whew. I think I might just finish this thing with you guys, because this is just such a special beer to me. I can't get over. Like, people hate this song because of the fact that it kind of sticks around a little too long. You know, it's kind of a longer song, and it's a bit of a downer, and it's got this sort of old-timey folk music vibe. But to me, there's a distinct love for the craft that you can feel coming from that song, and that's exactly what's in this beer. There is a passion, a bluesy sadness that comes from that song, and I feel that same passion coming from this beer. There's a bluesy sadness that comes from this beer, and so I feel like the color palette choice on the packaging and everything is just so perfect. It's a 10 out of 10 home run smash. Yeah, the ice cream flavors tend to come out more the further down the glass you get. There's more sweetness, almost like a brown sugar. Brown sugar, just like a good beer should. Yeah. Yeah. You can see the lacing is just all over the inside of my medieval times glass. It's impressive. Fabulous. I think that might be the first time I've ever actually finished a beer here on my channel. And I'll tell you what, I could drink another one. I'm not going to. I got things to do today. But oh my. I can't help myself. Once I start getting down on some of that Edmund Fitzgerald poetry, it's going to be a problem. No, it's fine. I don't have anywhere to go today. But anywho, guys, it's been a real pleasure sharing this fabulous, fabulous porter with you guys. I hope you're having a great week. I'll hopefully be doing another video later this week. I really have a whole backlog of beers that I want to share with you guys. So, without any further ado, auf Wiedersehen!